Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology. Today we'll be showing off the Quick Mission Creator, as well as demonstrating the first of several aircraft that we kind of skipped over or didn't have the option to play in the Vietnam campaign. So let's change the theater to North Vietnam. Let's see. Let's start us at 10,000 feet. We'll do cloudy. Oh, we got cloudy. We'll do overcast since that's more representative of what we typically had to face in the campaign. Neutral. Let's start 20 miles away. Custom weapon load. Now our friendly target is going to be do a barge flotilla with some moderate SAM protection and do heavy AAA. So first I'm just going to set this to A-4B so we can take a quick tour of the loadout, since we didn't have the option to really see that in single missions. And then for our escort, let's do one wing of F8J Crusaders, one wing of F4J Phantom 2s, and then our opposition will be MiG-17 F and the MiG-21 Fishback. So here you can see there's a lot less hard points on the. There's less hard points on the FAM. We always had the center line was. That center line was always a cannon. Then we were. Let's see. We had 4 Sparrows, 4 Sidewinders. I feel like we had 5 hardpoint groups to choose from. Yeah, we had to have. Because then we had Cannon, Sparrows, Sidewinder. We had to, but you can see we can actually fit a fair amount more than what they were giving us in those single missions. So we could have had up to 8 Sidewinders and 4 Sparrows. Now I don't know if that's a configuration they generally use in real life, but it's something that the game at least would let us use. And we still can only mount one of the wings, but I think we showed enough of, playing the F4 as a bomb truck wouldn't be any different than playing the playing the F4B as a bomb truck wouldn't be any different than playing the F4J as a bomb truck. The only unique thing about it is there's no cannon, so that place is you're more reliant on our unreliable missiles. So instead, and this is something that I like about Fighters Anthology over, say, just USN of 97, and I can't really speak for ATF since I didn't own that as a kid, but you can fly significantly more aircraft in Fighters Anthology than you could in USN of 97. And USN of 97 was the one that had the Vietnam, Ukraine, and Pearl Islands campaigns. You could only fly the Skyhawks, the Intruders, and a lot of these other aircraft in multiplayer. So we'll take the A-4 Skyhawks, the A-4E Skyhawks in this mission, and we're going to bomb. Let's take storage units instead, because these are light bombers, so I don't know if they'd have the payload. Now we do have a cannon for strafing, We could take gun pods. These are the same ones that would be mounted on the F4J. Now, actually, I'm curious if we could have cheated. If we take an F4B with a custom weapons load. Yeah, so you can cheat and mount gun pods on the F4B. I mean, I imagine you could have done that in real life too. I don't know how often that was done, since originally that gun pod was designed to be used to strafe ground forces. You know, there's no radar gun sight for that or anything. And likewise for the A4E, its cannon was meant to strafe ground forces rather than to be used as a dogfighting weapon, although the A4E is maneuverable enough that it probably could be used as such. And it was so maneuverable that the U.S. Navy actually used the A4 as their Blue Angels aircraft for some time. So we're attacking the storage units, so what we'll want is we'll probably take, where is it? We'll take these delayed or these retarded, and that's the reward is retarded for bombs that have a chute. So we'll take a loadout of 6 snake eyes. We see that's a fairly light loadout for us. Fuel doesn't matter. These quick missions, you can end them as soon as you accomplish the mission. There's no base to return to. So with that, we'll fly. We do have an air-to-air radar that's as good as the Phantom, surprisingly.
Contact your
I feel like that wasn't the case. But it might even just give us the air-to-ground target, because we don't have an IR seeker unless we mount pods. So these are going to be the storage units that we'll have to take down. And we'll see there's some pretty heavy protection on these guys. They have a lot of
You're 6 miles. Please advise.
KS-12. I think those might even be Shilkas, which they shouldn't have. But they have SA-15s. Jeez. Alright, so if I can, there we go. And you see we have no waypoints, so we're going to go on down. We can find, what we can do here is this. We'll tell our wingmen to attack structures.
8 miles.
And you see we have no afterburner on this. So it's going to be up to our F4s and F8 escorts to keep the MiGs off of us. So let's dive down. Looks like we're just breaking through the cloud cover. And the storage units are our primary mission objectives. If we get the chance, though, I think we'll be taking out the AAA and the bunkers. And we see the flat clouds that started up already. And we have them. And we just got hit by a radar from that SA-15, which is not historically accurate. I was not expecting that for only a moderate level of air defense. And you can see we're getting slaughtered here. And we'll eject. And let's hope our wingman can finish the job. At the very least, we did a good job on ourselves, I think. We took out 3 storage units in the past. That's more than our wingman can say. They took out the bunkers. But yeah, the SA-15, that's, jeez, I'm trying to think what it is off the top of my head. I want to say it's relatively modern. I want to say it's a late 70s to 80s system. The earliest it would have possibly debuted would have been the Yom Kippur War, because I do know they had mobile air defenses in that war that wrecked the Israelis pretty bad, which led to the focus on suppression of enemy air defenses and electronic warfare. Our guy is so happy, even though he's also a pancake, and he's not double-sided, but he's just so ridiculously happy. So that wasn't a great showcase of the A4, but you can see how our wingman got mauled. Let's set up a smaller. I mean, the MiGs didn't even play a role, so let's. We'll just use the barge flotilla, lightly defended by SAMs and AAA, so hopefully we don't get ridiculous units. We'll take a more balanced force. So we'll take the A4 again. Oh, we could take the A-1 Skyraider. That wasn't in USNF 97, but that was an aircraft that the Navy used in Vietnam. I think it was the Navy at least. I believe mostly as a close air support aircraft. I want to say it was a prop aircraft. It kind of, when you look at it, kind of makes you think of an overgrown P-50 that's built for ground attack, P-51. But I won't cover that one because it wasn't really playable in the it wasn't even in USNF 97, and while they did play an important role, I think we're going to mostly stick to jets for this Let's Play, so. Set up our protection. We'll start 10,000 feet, body. MiGs. And I think this will give us. Oh, I forgot to select the. Oops. My bad. I forgot to select. There we go. Barges are our mission objectives. So we're rolling. Nice clear day. And military maintenance to attack ships. Now, I don't know if we'll actually have enough ordnance to do the job, but that won't stop us from trying. That's what I wanted to do. And I don't know why we aren't getting weapon sounds, but okay, so these barges are not nearly as resilient as the cargo ships, so this mission should be very easily doable, and certainly something that was important. So the Vietnamese would use barges and even small junks like this to supply the Viet Cong by sending them up rivers and stuff. So what we're gonna do here, since these are really bad people, we can strafe them with 20 mils. But these junks are apparently very resistant to 20mm cannon fire for whatever reason. So I guess we won't be bothering them. So let's see if we can find any other barges. I'm not seeing any at the moment. they're wasting their bombs on the fishing boats and stuff. So we'll probably have to prioritize the barges since they won't unless we specifically order them to. So we'll climb up high. We've had no issues from the Vietnamese interceptors yet. There's no IR worries. I don't know where. I don't know where our fighter escort went off to. Ideally they saw the interceptors and peeled away to engage them. That's probably high far harder to do. So we can probably shorten our range to. There we go. Nice. Right under us, I think. Nope. Ah, there he is. He's hiding behind those rocks. Up for a standard dive bomb profile here that we've kind of taken to.
Bombs away.
Let's see what else is out there. Fishing boat, another barge. There we go. And those radar sights are just lighting us. I imagine that those are probably the flak guns that are firing at us. So let's get behind these rocks for cover. Can't shoot us through solid rock. And for the first part of the war, at least, the A-4 was the premier light attack aircraft of the U.S. Navy. It was eventually replaced by the newer A-7 Corsair, which will showcase in later quick missions, both the A variant and the E variant. I don't think there were too many major differences. The biggest one, I think, is the E variant had a more powerful engine, but might have had other small improvements, maybe increased fuel capacity or more hard points, higher weight limit, something like that. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. These aren't the bombs that have a parachute. These are the regular bombs, so they fall a lot faster, which means we shouldn't be as close when we off with it. Yeah. So that was not something I think North Vietnam typically had. This is known as the Shilka. It's got a quad barrel 23mm cannon. Well, essentially 4 23mm cannons in a quad arrangement. And it's got radar tracking too, so they're pretty accurate if you get within range of them. Now, I think this may be the last barge. We are out of bombs, so now we will use our shitty rockets that will probably be just fine in real life. Now we have an IR warning, so we do know that there are MiG-21s about somewhere causing trouble. I don't see them on the RWR, but they're there. wait until we can see the whites in their eyes. Yeah, that's probably good enough. And we actually almost destroyed it on the first pass. Now, I don't know what's actually in these chunks, so that almost looks like gold or something, which I don't think would get called when we need a thumbs up. That's just me. You don't know what I mean, so let's go. Yeah, there goes that barge. And that was the last barge, so we can see if these guys are also going to be super resistant to rockets as they are to cannon fire. We took a bit more damage, but we'd be spending more rockets than we really need. There we go. Now let's showcase. Now, a couple of times in the game you've seen me reference how the AI would occasionally intersect the same space. You know, the planes would essentially be inside of each other and they would have no problems. So let's end the mission by crashing into our wingman here, just to show how, for as much as the AI is stupid, it does also cheat. If I can catch up to him, he's really booking it. There we go. And he's actually taking a bit of damage from that flap, too. So he's got his air brakes on, and we're just going to not give him a love tap, apparently. Sometimes it's harder to run into people than we think. We're going to put our own air brakes on just so we can get out of here. And just a little love tap. That should have killed us. This isn't on. It should have killed us. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure we hit him. And let's actually jettison all of our stores, so we'll be a little bit faster than we're now, in theory, and accelerated faster. He's hit pretty bad. You might just, yeah. So, there we go. So that's what generally happens when you collide in this game, or what's supposed to happen. Since, but it doesn't happen for the AI for some reason. When the game thinks they run into you, as we saw in one episode where an F8 parked inside of us, and yet somehow we didn't die. And keep in mind, just nicking the mule on a carrier at 5 miles an hour with the tip of your wing is enough to instantly destroy the plane. So that was, I think that was a good showcase of the A4 there in the attack role. And I think that'll be it for this episode, since we've gone on a bit now. I guess I'll do each aircraft as its own individual episode. Next up, we'll probably do the A7s, and then we'll do the A6. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.